roster set up. So when it comes to legs, I think that the idea of a crazy heavy squats or leg press all the time as a quad builder, it just wouldn't be it for me.
See, I totally agree with Sam. A lot of people tend to put the squats in their top 10 muscle building exercises, but it's just not for everyone. For me personally, I don't really like the squats. It's very taxing on my lower back, so I wouldn't be putting this exercise in mine neither. But
for me, like if I had to pick a quad movement, I would just kill it on the leg extensions because you can really pump them up, go a little heavier. Like if I had to pick one, that would be it.
So I'm surprised at Sam here for choosing an isolation exercise for his quads, which is hitting the quads and only the quads. There are so many great compound exercises which hit your quads, glutes, and your hamstring. For example, leg press, squats, Smith machine squats, Bulgarian split squats. Those are just a few off the top of my head. That's why I'm surprised. He could have hit multiple muscle groups with one exercise instead of choosing one isolation exercise for the quads.
I'm very torn. Either seated or laying curl. But either way, a hamstring curl.
You've got to pick one. I'm afraid, Sam. You can't.
I guess I'd have to pick I'd have to pick laying.
So the seated laying curl and the laying leg curl hit the hamstrings in two different ways. The primary difference is the resistance profile of the two leg curl exercises. Laying leg curls are hardest when the hamstrings are shortened, while seated leg curl are hardest when the hamstrings are lengthened.
I would have
get a little bit more stretch.
I just like, not even because of that, because you would actually, in a seated position,
if you pull forward,
would your hips not be more rounded over where your hamstrings tie in? So now they're actually more stretched.
Exactly. It's not because one exercise is more superior than the other and one has a better stretch. It's just down to personal preference. And in this moment of time, Sam Sulek prefers the laying hamstring curls. If you're enjoying this video so far, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.
And then for back, I'd probably just have to do regular pull downs. But you could also cheat them into a row by leaning back extra far.
So with the back, Sam is thinking two birds, one stone here and thinking how we could put to use the lat pull down machine. He's found a way to get two complete different benefits from the lat pull down if you tweak your movement ever so slightly.
Like the thickness of my back is actually fine. Like I want them to extend out. Like that's what really gives that sort of look illusion.
So by doing close grip pull downs, this adds thickness to your back, which Sam has plenty of, so he's not necessarily thinking about using this grip. The variation what Sam is opting for is the wide grip, which adds width to your back, which creates an illusion of a tiny waist, which is great if you're stepping on stage.
There was a time when I would say incline barbell, if I was on an incline barbell kick.
That goes without saying. During your weightlifting career, you have different phases with different exercises. During one phase, you might do this exercise every single session. During another phase, you might not do it at all.
But what I think I'd have to pick now would actually be a seated cable press. So if you've ever seen seat here, cable here, you pull it in, you kind of like this.
Okay.
To be honest, one of my favorite things to do in the gym in this moment of time is a seated cable fly that could either be seated or incline. And also, I've never actually done a seated cable press. I much rather the fly motion just because you could strictly isolate your chest and feel the constant tension throughout the whole movement on the cables. But yeah, I might have to give a cable press a go. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done this exercise and let me know how you got on with it.
Because I can do it really heavy, like a conventional press, but I could also go lighter and be much more squeeze emphasized.
So this is the difference between a seated cable fly, which I prefer, and a seated cable press, which Sam prefers. So with the seated cable fly, the only thing which is moving is your shoulders with a slight bent in your elbows. So you're isolating the chest. And with the seated cable press, you're doing a pressing movement, which is a compound movement, which does involve some triceps, which makes it a lot easier to load up.
Incline dumbbell press, which I think for every guy is always going to be up there for chest. It feels good on your shoulders. It's always one of the first movements that you do when you get into the gym. You feel like it's building the bit of the chest that you want, which is up here.
Absolutely. If I was creating 10 exercises, this exercise is an essential for me. This is definitely going on my list. I've done so many videos of C-Bum, Phil Heath. I've even analyzed some Mike Thurston ones, and everybody's favorite chest exercise is the incline dumbbell press. Just because you're at an incline, you get that deeper stretch, and it's a lot safer on the shoulders. So I couldn't agree anymore.
So a 5 and 6 for arms would be, well, for triceps first, I'd probably have to pick just easy bar curl push down.
Again, you can see a reoccurring theme here. Sam is choosing exercises which he can load up and have the choice to go heavy or light on. Sam has been criticized for his training style in the past, but it's an effective training style. If he feels comfortable doing so and he feels that he gets the best results, then there's no reason why he should change. But it is a great way to load up the tricep and really press it out and squeeze at the bottom to get that peak contraction.
What are you thinking about with cues for that? Are you more upright? Have you got a little bit of bend in the hips?
Yeah, decently upright. But if you stand too upright, well, then now you're like turning it into an ab exercise because you're loading your arms downward and you have to keep yourself tense to stay there. So I'll hunch over it. Or if I'm doing a hard one, I'll put my head to the side of the cable and kind of like wrench it a little like that.
So by hunching over, this eliminates the use of momentum and allows Sam to feel the full benefits of the exercise in his triceps. If he's standing more upright, especially on a heavy load, he's got to focus on his balance way more.
Okay.
And then dumbbells is just dumbbell curls. Like it's hard to beat.
Seated, standing, supinated.
Would it count as different movements?
Yes. Got to pick one.
Well, I guess I'd have to just pick standing.
Honestly, there's probably not many better feelings in the gym than standing with 2 dumbbells in your hands, looking in the mirror and just repping it out. Such a great exercise, and it's a very simple one as well.
I can chill on shoulders because I haven't done a real shoulder workout for like years at this point because they're already big. Like they don't, relative, my arms need to grow. So I would want to add a forearm curl cable.
I love that Sam says this because no one's 10 exercises are going to be exactly the same, and that shoulders are Sam's strongest point. There's no reason for him to hit them directly. So that Sam is a bodybuilder and he's going to step on stage again. There's no reason for him to choose a shoulder exercises. He should use one of his 10 exercises which are going to bring up one of his weak muscle groups.
Cable up here, I'm loading it down this way. Like this is the force.
Okay.
And I'm just doing this.
Okay.
And it's not a huge movement.
Yep.
But it's like enough where you actually kind of thicken this up.
To be honest, I wouldn't be choosing a forearm exercise directly, but Sam is a bodybuilder. He steps on stage. By having lagging forearms may be the difference of him winning or not, so it makes perfect sense.
So I guess after that, I'd probably have to add a calf raise just because.
Standing, seated?
Seated. Seated's a little bit better.
Okay.
Sam, you're a good man for choosing a forearm exercise and a calf exercise. I salute you, because I would never.
Even though you're going to be hitting, I always get these the wrong way around, gastroc versus
soleus, whatever. Yeah. For me, I feel it, and my calves will grow from it. So I've got my own anecdotal evidence of it worked.
All jokes aside, if it goes against research, but it works for you, carry on doing what you're doing, because that's all what matters.
So the next one has to be the cardio bike, which not many people would add, because they're thinking, I don't even need to do cardio, because it's not on their mind.
That is true. People often forget that you can include a cardio machine in these 10 muscle building exercises. And cardio is so important. It's mad that people actually neglect this. Cardio strengthens your heart by making it a more efficient pump, allowing it to send more blood to your muscles and raise oxygen levels throughout the whole body. So don't be skipping your cardio.
And it's the easiest one.
Little backrest.
My torso does not move. So I can pedal as much as I want, and I'm just sitting playing on my phone for 30 minutes.
I agree with Sam. You got to find the cardio machine which is perfectly suited to you. For example, I normally do HIIT on the treadmill. I just put on a YouTube video or a podcast and I just let that run for 20 minutes and time flies by. So entertainment is key when you're choosing your cardio machine. Let me know in the comments if you're choosing the cardio machine and what one's your favorite.
Yeah, one left. But I can't think of anything else I would want to do. I'd pick the adductor machine. So that's where you're squeezing your legs together.
Okay, why?
Makes your legs a little thicker in the middle.
Sam is showing why he's such a success in the industry by choosing an exercise not many people will. This exercise works one thing and one thing only in your adductors, but it can really bring up your legs. So it's a great choice, one that I personally wouldn't make. Sam Sulek's 10 top muscle building exercises are now on the screen. Let me know in the comments if you agree with them. Let me know your top 10 muscle building exercises. Like this video, hit the subscribe button, and watch this next video.